Hi, this is the monthly horoscope for Libra for the month of July 2023. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. So on July 3rd at 7:38 a.m. starts the full moon in Capricorn. This is in your 4th house of home, your personality, your behavior. So this is forming a T-square with the 4th, 7th, and 10th house. For some of you may not be getting along with your significant other at this time. You can be looking for other living arrangements in regards to not getting along with certain people in your life with this energy. For others of you, you're watching other people's drama unfold around you. And then for others of you, you're not getting along with like family members at this time, or you're not getting along with your roommate with this energy here. For some of you, you may not be on speaking terms with certain people. There could be some of you living with mother or father, so there could be some emotional power struggles at the home, or this could be with your spouse. Your personal life may become more serious or unfulfilling. You may have to relocate or say goodbye to old friends and family. Also, this is obligations where you have to take care of an elderly parent. The needs of others outweigh your own now. Your domestic situation may be chaotic. You may feel restless and want to move. You may have an opportunity to be released from certain obligations, especially when it comes to taking care of certain people or certain domestic obligations as well. Relocation to another city or a sale of a home can happen during this time period. On the 11th at 12:11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury moves into your 11th house into the sign of Leo, where you have a stellium. So this is a great time for growth happening. You can be reconnecting with people from your past. You can be more about your social life with this energy. You do have Vulcanus, the higher form of Leo, of Saturn, in the sign of Leo in your 11th house, conjunct with Mercury at this time at 2 degrees. So you're not so quick to make friends with this energy. You prefer solitude or few relationships. Friends may be more distant, or you may have to say goodbye to certain friends. Organizations that you are involved in may place more responsibilities on you now. You may have a harder time reading other people's body language. Acquaintances may not be truthful at this time as often as you like. Careful how much you do for free for other people, because someone could be using you at this time and take advantage of you, and there is no reciprocation with this energy. So you're really just giving for the sake of giving, and you're not getting nothing out of the situation. You can be receiving some good news, or you can be more about your group or organization. You're reconnecting with people from that you had a nasty falling out with, and romanticizing the alliances that you guys once upon a time had. Then on July 17th at 2:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the new moon in Cancer at 24 degrees. This is often a time of increased responsibility. Usually you will not have much time for your personal life as business obligations get in the way. Your views may be unpopular. A change of career is likely. Your employer or superiors may be going through it at this time. This is a difficult time dealing with personal crisis. The busiest time for you with your career. I would really be careful what you do and say at this time, because you could be a little bit jealous as other people are growing and thriving, and changes are not happening as quickly as you want them to. With this energy, you could be feeling like you're being ignored, devalued at this time. You could be reevaluating your career direction, or you could be reevaluating your business. Try not to get in your feelings about things that are not happening around you, because things will change. You can feel like others don't appreciate what you bring to the table, or downplay your importance in the experience. This is often an increase of responsibility. Usually you'll not have much time for your personal life as business obligations get underway. Your views may be unpopular, and your career may not be particularly fulfilling at this time. Then on July 17th at 3:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the North Node moves into your 7th house of Aries with this energy. Hold on. Okay. This is in your 7th house of relationship. You have a stellium here as well. Okay. For some of you here, you may have a second child at this time with this energy, or for some of you the focus is more on your second child. For others of you, people in your life play more of an important role. You play more of an important role in other people's lives. So this could be like your nieces and nephews. You could be living with your sibling at this time with this energy, and making some kind of live-in live-in situation with them where like you stay with them for a while and help take care of the child with this energy. So it could be like some kind of babysitting arrangement that you have with them, or this could be you participating more in your family's life at this time and being more a part of your niece's or nephew's life in general. Or it could be a living arrangement. Like I said, you could be living with them. You could be moving in with mother or father at this time and taking care of your nieces or nephews. But the things that happen during this time period mean that whatever you do with them is going to have such an impact on them that they're never going to forget what you have taught them. So be aware of that. Marriage and partnerships may not be comfortable for you at first. You may be divorced or separated. Perhaps you may never have married because you have a tendency to remain apart. However, as reluctant as you may be or have been to commit to another, marriage and partnerships are part of your spiritual journey at this time. You are here in this lifetime to learn to give with your whole heart, asking nothing for others in return. If you have not been successful in your relationships, most likely you were falling back on the old habits of trying to just get by. You may have most likely not have been doing the minimum to keep a partner around. Put the needs of others first and you'll be amazed what the universe will support at this time. People at this time may find you disloyal, especially family members that live outside the home, because you're not taking care of them. You're not doing things for them at this time. For others of you, the problem is that you're reluctant to invest in certain relationships, as well as you have the ability to make others realize their own self-worth at this time with this energy. You could be confused on your purpose-driven journey, and it's because you need to learn how to recognize the egotistical ways of your past, and you need to work from previous lifetimes or childhood, and you need to work on detaching from them now, the previous things that you were taught, and you need to learn to find balance with the South Node energy in your first house. I feel like long-term permanent relationships can happen during this time, and they can require tact, diplomacy, and above all, fair dealing. Obligations, limitations, and even boredom are part of your parcel of long-term commitments to others, however you're dealing. Compromise and cooperate with your partner, and you'll find that investments is more than return. And then those of you with planets in Sagittarius, Pisces, or Gemini, learn to find freedom in your relationship. Then on the 22nd at 9:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Venus goes retrograde till September 3rd. You can be reevaluating your relationships at this time, and your part in other people's journey here, because you may not understand why you're attracting certain people into your life at this time. Or this could be reevaluating your relationships with a friend, group, or organization, or you could be reevaluating your career. For some of you, you may even try to get out of certain obligations, or realize that this situation does not serve its purpose, that it's time for you to leave a situation. You're going to have something heavy on your mind, because we're dealing with the 11th house energy, and at this time you're going to have a difficult time moving forward because of your emotional attachments with this energy here. Or I feel like there's a potential here to take certain risk at this time, but it's very hard for you to take certain risk or even be open-minded to new things because of your emotional attachments, because the South Node is in Libra in your first house. So it's very hard for you to move forward at this time. So you're going to need a lot of convincing, or you're going to need a lot of people to agree, or you're just going to need to be challenged so hard that the universe is going to challenge you so hard on a situation that you finally go, F it, I'm out, and then just leave the situation. Okay, so some of you, that's going to be your big challenge during this time period. Then on the 22nd at 9:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Sun enters Leo. You may receive guidance from somebody older and wiser. It's often a good time for business, or business picking up or starting a business endeavor. This energy carries on the Aquarian traits that are stressed here. Simply want to do your own thing. You may have to you have many clear-cut objectives and usually achieve what you set out to do. You have a strong desire to gain recognition through mental achievements and inventions. You have a strong organizing abilities and are usually a leader in any group that you're involved in. Societies and groups are an important part of your life. You can be involved in humanitarian efforts, volunteering your time period. volunteering your time, activism. You have many friends who aid you during this time period. This is a great time that you do benefit through other people. You do benefit through friends who have money, power, and influence at this time with this energy, also with the Uranus in the 8th house energy. So this is a great time for social networking. This is a great time to gain time. They will help you gain more time, money, prestige, and power, and in turn you'll bring happiness to others. You have an interest in subjects dealing with the occult, science, and inventions. On the 28th at 5:31 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, this is Mercury enters Virgo in your 12th house, where it's a detriment. Expect sleepless nights. You could be a prolific writer or artist at this time, because you can get a ton of thoughts in your head with this energy. But the thing is, you may not use anything at this time that you think of. I feel like your head could be spinning with ideas, but it's going to be very hard for you to catch an idea in your head as you're going through all these mental thoughts continuously in your head at this time. Your focus isn't sharp and you have a tendency to daydream. Good for indulging escapist literature. You're inclined to be quiet and more to yourself. Watch for a tendency to be depressed with this energy. You may have a tendency to neglect details in general. You would do well with research work and information gathering in regards to esoteric subjects. You are inclined towards various forms of healing and will improve your health by practicing higher spiritual teachings. And when you do this, you're activating your Uranus in your 8th house, which is really awesome for you because it's going to propel you with your career, okay? Something to think about while you're doing it. The King of Cups, I feel like for some of you here, you are learning new things during this time period. You could also be in charge of something very important at work. You can be put in a leadership position. You can be a stickler for the rules at this time with this energy here. I do feel like others will help navigate you at this time when it comes to new things that you are doing at work. I do feel like other people are here to help you succeed and here to help you see things all the way through if you need the help. The Death card does bring about changes, so your responsibilities this month are going to start to change and you're going to be given new responsibilities with this energy, or you're going to be put more in a leadership position when it comes to your career with this energy. The Nine of Swords deals with depression, so this could be a transformative time period for you. So this may not be the easiest time period for some of you here with this energy. Be careful with being too much in your head now, because South Node in Libra can make you very sensitive at this time, or you could be reading too much into what people are doing and not doing, which can cause a little bit of paranoia with Saturn in retrograde in Pisces. So just be aware of that. So, be about facts, what you can see, touch, and what you can see and touch, okay? Be about facts, don't be about like just assuming that this is happening or that is happening, because you're going to have a lot of embarrassing situations happening. The Star card, manifesting what you want. During this time period, I feel like hope reigns supreme. I feel like, whatever you're worrying about, don't go assuming, because it's all going to be good. And you're just assuming the worst and creating all these slippery slopes in your life. And then that's not the truth. And it's all going to be good. Okay? The Magician card, as above, so below. Be careful of manipulative people this month with this energy here. Stay positive during this time period. Hope reigns supreme with this energy. You guys, like I said, keep telling you guys, Cancers and Libras are the greatest manifestors, okay? You guys can manifest anything. And Sagittarius, my friend Noli is showing me that, like, Sagittarius is like, he gets a thought in his head and it's like, oh my God, I'm going to California. What? It's like he gets a thought in his head and then it just happens. It's like bibbidi bobbidi boo boo bye. And it's like, damn, I wish I could do that. It's like, I'm a Pisces. It's like I gotta be like in the mood. I gotta be spiritually equipped, and it's like then somebody pissed me off, then it's like, forget about it. Anyways, prayers are going to be answered during this time period as well with this energy. So you're definitely manifesting positive things into your life. The Nine of Coins, this is traveling happening. This is coming to a conclusion. Certain things are definitely closing. Certain karmic cycles are definitely coming to an end at this time, and they're moving forward. So this can be a bittersweet time period for you. For some of you, if you have to leave a situation and you might get fired or whatever, just let it happen. A relationship ends, just let it happen, because you're coming up on some good years for some of you here with this energy. You're definitely coming out of the Saturn Dasha in Pisces at this time. So the energy itself is going to get very pretty much better for you. Don't feel sorry for other people at this time if they get fired or whatever happens to them, okay? And especially people that you didn't like in the first place, please leave them alone. They're already going through their karma and stuff like that. Let them get their just desserts. All right, the Six of Coins, this is a time for destiny here with this energy. So whatever destiny may bring to you during this time period. So try to go more with the flow with this energy. I feel also that you could be very giving with this energy, or you want to be giving. I feel like you may want to help somebody at this time. Again, I feel like this is somebody that you're feeling sorry for. You're coming to end a karmic cycle. And I feel like, but at the same time, you want everybody to be happy. You want everybody to be happy of whatever endings is coming up. You want everybody to be good. No, that doesn't work that way. It's never going to work that way, because then if it does, you're not going to be happy in the situation, and they're going to be happy, and then you won't be able to stand to see them happy, or this, so it's not, just leave it alone. If you're happy, mazel, just leave it alone. Don't think about it, okay? I do feel like for some of you here, I do see this new love, and this person's going to definitely put you on a pedestal and love you. Ooh, look at that. Destiny, love, soulmates coming in. Yes, North Node in the 7th house. So this is a time for love for you with this energy here. But the problem is with this, you're on this person's time. Okay, so this person can make more money than you. This person may have the house and the stability that you long for, and you got to be on this person's time. So don't be like pushing this person to marry, especially if you're a female and you're straight. Don't push these men to marry you, okay? If it happens, mazel. If it don't happen, then you got to wait till Uranus goes into Gemini. And you may want to check to see your astro theme to see if you have interceptions. Uranus at this time is at 22 degrees. So for some of you, you may actually have this in your 9th house. So check to see where you have Uranus in your natal chart. Some of you might not even be, this is based on Libra rising and Sun in Libra in the 1st house. So some of you may have Libra somewhere else in your chart. So this may not apply to you. If you would like a reading with me, check out the link in the description box below. The Two of Wands, this is a time of moving forward with this energy as well. Okay, you're very inventive, you're very original in your way of thinking during this time period. The Eight of Wands, I see good news coming your way. I see traveling coming up for you with this energy. The King of Coins, I feel like this is stability in relationships, or these are new people, important people coming into your life that are going to bring about stability into your life at this time with this energy. But this is definitely a time for destiny here. The Temperance card, you can be more emotionally balanced, or this person's going to be very grounding to you with this energy. This person may have a lot of common sense to bring, fairness for some of you here. So this is a great time for new management to come in and kind of like really just be fair in what they do with this energy as well. I do see some of you manifesting love, so that wants to show up. I do see you talking your way to a better future. You're very ambitious at this time. You're very much a doer, okay, because we have North Node in Aries making you a doer. I feel this is a great time for sales or whatever thing you want to talk about at this time at work, grievances, whatever. I feel like this is a great time to communicate your grievances or whatever has been going on, or any kind of like request for things that you want. I feel like your job could be under new management at this time, and this could be like you like now getting your getting your hours in, getting your days off that you want off at this time with this energy, and just kind of taking advantage really quick of the situation before this person starts showing their ass and being all like, oh, there we go, there you go, I was waiting for that, I didn't know when that was going to happen, because I feel like that's where you guys are going to go with that situation. The Seven of Cups, I see lots of talks of future coming up for you. But just make sure that there's a schedule going on and that there's a time when all this is happening. The Two of Swords, I see loyalty and love. This is stability and love. Beautiful time. There's also a time of introspection with this energy here. I feel like you have somebody that is emotionally balanced and in control of the situation. You could also be more cerebral in your head during this time period and focusing on family for some of you here and concentrating on your family life, okay? The Knight of Coins, the mind on the money and the money on the mind. Business picking up at this time. This This could be unexpected monies, large lump sums of money coming to you during this time period. This could be winning the lotto, inheritance here. You may benefit through a wealthy spouse with this energy here. I feel you have really powerful manifesting potentials at this time that you need to jump onto, because guess what? North Node's in Aries, you're delving more into certainty, okay? So this is a beautiful time for delving into certainty. You do benefit through other people. I do see a creative venture, but you're going to have a partnership with that, which is awesome, because you have like I said, you want a Libra to start a business for you, and then you want to hang on to that Libra, so when they're bored of it, they'll spit it out and they'll give it to you, because you guys have a problem of seeing things all the way through. So you guys are really good. Like, there's some Libras that I actually know on here that I've read, that are actually, they do this for a living. They actually create businesses for other people. You give them an idea and they help you start it, and then they let it go. Okay, so that's actually a thing. Okay, the Three of Swords, I see traveling coming up with this energy. An ex may return back into your life. I feel like this person is thinking about you because they're going through it emotionally. They want their wounds licked at this time, so they're coming back into your picture, into your movie, because they want to have healing. Okay, and they want to talk to you. For some of you, this could be an ex that's not over you, but you're over them, so you're like, bug off. The Ten of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life is changing. Your opinion about this person may be changing too. Doesn't have to be an ex, but somebody's coming back that you had a falling out with, and you're like, all is well, all is fine, This could be somebody that you had a separation with, and now they're coming back. For some of you, this could be like a separation with your partner, your spouse, and now you two are coming back together. So I see that happening. For some of you, this is Pluto energy happening. So certain things may no longer apply in your life. You can't be indecisive anymore about certain things. You got to pick a side at this time with this energy as well. I do see for some of you, you may not be getting along with roommate situations at this time. The Hangman card, for some of you, this could be thoughts of moving at this time with this energy. The World card, I feel like if you do decide to move, it will be a time of destiny for you, but this could be more of a thought than an action, because now your emotional self is really dictating what you do or don't do at this time. The Judgment card, if you don't do it, fate gonna do it for you. So whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, eventually, maybe not now, maybe not this year, but you will leave a situation. Whatever you're manifesting, know that you're going into that direction. The Page of Cups, so love is not happening anytime soon. Okay, because when the Page of Cups shows up, it means we're not doing this anytime soon. So this could be something 3 months from now, alrighty? Because this is future messages. This is not like, and then for some of you, you're dating at this time as well. You're reconnecting with somebody from your past. You could be thinking about relocation to someplace where you used to live with this energy here, because I feel like you may feel a better energy, or all of a sudden new opportunities come, but there's a connection there, and you're like, ooh, I got to go back there. So you could be moving back to where you used to live at this time with this energy. I do feel like this is a time for destiny and soulmates coming in for you. So this is a beautiful energy time. I do see a second childhood coming up for you as well. The Hierophant card, contracts and negotiations. I see marriage here with this energy as well. I feel love, you have to be patient for it. It's not happening anytime soon, so you're gonna have to wait for it. Okay, so I give it about 3 months in October when Pluto goes direct. The Two of Cups, I see this being a soulmate energy too. You may know who this person is as well. I love you, my Care Bears. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Kisses. Mwah.